Hi, it's Glenn Sanford, eXp Realty. I'm here with JT Takacs. He's actually the managing state broker for the state of Delaware. We're actually in Dover, Delaware, which, as JT has been telling me, this is the first state specifically because of exactly where JT is standing right now. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about Dover here.
We are standing in front of our old state house here. What happened was, all those years ago, when the Constitution, which was our Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments of the Constitution, came about and each state had to vote on it, they brought it down to Delaware, and right on the very spot that we're standing right now, they first read the Constitution to people standing out on the green, which is out in front of us. This green out here was originally laid out by William Penn many years ago, and it's still here. So they first read it to the masses out here, and then all the politicians went down to the local tavern right around the corner here, a couple doors down, and voted, and that's how we became the first state.
So this is awesome. We're on the eXp Expansion Tours, as those of you who've been watching know. We're traveling the country. We're seeing a lot of these amazing sites all over the country, and it's pretty cool. All the unique places we get to check out, and this was very unique, obviously, as we were driving over. JT was mentioning that. Now JT, you've recently, I think about a year or so ago, ended up coming over to eXp Realty.
I did, yeah, it was just about a year ago. Do you want to hear my process on that?
Sure.
Okay. I was, I'll tell you very quickly, I was very happy at the agency I was at. Happier to pig in mud, as they say. And I was teaching pre-licensing classes. I usually get 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 people who, in the pre-licensing class, say, "Can I buy you a cup of coffee and you tell me about the different agencies?" So I said, sure. I had heard about eXp Realty prior to that, but then I got a press release about 2 weeks before the next class was ready to start that eXp Realty is now in Delaware. So I just said, due diligence, I know I'm going to be asked about it. Let me look into it and just see what it's about, just so I could speak intelligently on it. And what happened was, I spent that whole night looking things over and reading this and looking at that, and just kept saying, really? No kidding. And the next day, I had some stuff to do, settlements and things, and I cut my day off around 12 noon and went back. I wandered into the cloud by myself. I found my way in there. I was chatting with agents in there, and about 6 o'clock, I turned to my wife, and I was all Mr. this and all Mr. that at my previous agency. I turned to my wife and said, "You're not going to believe this. I'm going to join this eXp Realty." And she said, "What? You're kidding." But it was that much of a quick turnaround. It was literally 24 hours and I made that decision to pull the trigger. But truly, my business background, my years in real estate, I've just never seen a business model of any kind that makes this much sense as eXp Realty. That's why it was that easy and that quick a decision to come aboard. And it's been a great year. I love it.
Well, awesome. And we just finished up a lunch and learn here in Dover. There's about 25 or 30 people that came out to learn about how to do lead generation without spending a lot of money on third-party portals.
Well, I'm going to correct you. We actually had 49.
49 people, and we've got already, I think, about 12 or so agents in Delaware, and it seemed like there was a lot of really positive interest. I suspect there's going to be some people jumping ship. They may not have even known that they were going to jump ship before they came in today. Just learning about that part, and then we did a little bit about eXp and the cloud-based brokerage and agent ownership, and just a lot of fun. So anyway, JT, thanks for joining the team. It's been awesome getting to know you for the last year.
Yeah, glad you folks came down to Delaware and saw our pretty little state. So
oh yeah, the first state. Yay! Awesome. Thanks everyone.